Welcome to another Splatoon 2 video on the channel. I really am having a blast making these videos. I'm a massive fan of Splatoon 2, so I absolutely love talking about the game. So pretty much what we'll be doing in this video is talking about what the Japanese Splatoon Twitter account has tweeted out today in terms of new details for the Octo expansion DLC. So yeah, I basically made a video earlier today covering all of the details that they gave out yesterday. This video will be focusing on today's details, and hopefully I will actually have the time to do this every single day. So yeah, hopefully we will get new details every day from the Japanese Splatoon account. Now pretty much these translations could be loose translations, so I'm not sure how correct they will be. And I'm not sure how long it will take for Nintendo of America to actually translate these tweets themselves. Hopefully it will not be too long, but for the time being we just have fan translations and Google Translate and translations from Twitter to rely on. But I do think we have the gist of what these Japanese Splatoon tweets are saying based on these translations. Even the exact wording might not be the same, I think we do have what they are trying to say in those translations. So let's just get on with it. So the first tweet is talking about Captain Cuttlefish. So he is Captain Cuttlefish. Now this is the first victim of the loose translation that I have to go with, unfortunately. I'm not sure what this means. So he heads the new Crow Kite troops. Is this just the Squidbeak Splatoon division that we've heard about before previously within Splatoon and Splatoon 2? Or is this a new division for the Octo expansion DLC? That is something that will get cleared up when we do get an official translation from Nintendo of America. But let me know your thoughts on what you think this will be in the comment section below. He heads the new Crow Kite troops or the Squidbeak Splatoon to protect the Squid world from the Octarians secretly. So in the Octo expansion trailer we saw Octolings sort of getting cloned. That's what it looked like to me. And we saw some Octolings in like test tubes, like asleep. It looked like they did get created. Maybe that is how like a new division is created. So maybe that is referring to a new division. But let's just talk about what the rest of that tweet had to say about Captain Cuttlefish. He is an old but proud warrior. He should have been patrolling with his disciple Agent 3. But somehow he wandered into the underground world and he seems to have strayed away from Agent 3. This subway deep sea metro is indispensable for the movement of the underground world. The underground ecosystem seems to have accomplished its own evolution in a closed space, and the appearance of the passenger is quite different from the inhabitants on the ground. They look a bit scary but are not bad guys. So what this tweet is hinting at is that there is a class divide between the people found in the underground and the people on top walking around in Inkopolis Square. And this seems to be pointed out by the technology that these passengers are using. This was pointed out by GameXplain in their analysis. But it does look like that they are using old technology, and it does seem like the Inklings, they are using new technology. So it does seem like there is a class divide between the Inklings on the ground and the passengers in the underground. So I'm definitely interested to hear why these people in the underground, why they seem to be lower class citizens compared to the Inklings on the ground. I'm looking forward to hearing why these seem to be sort of poorer and sort of lower down the food chain compared to the Inklings on the top. So definitely I'm looking forward to hearing more about that when we do get the Octo expansion DLC this summer. Each station is directly connected to the experimental facility and the machinery that attacks Agent 8. So I'm guessing this is saying that each station is connected to the experimental facility. There is one facility. It is connected to each station found within the Octo expansion DLC, and pretty much all of the stations are directly connected to the missions. That is how you will get into the missions. According to the station, the conditions of achievement are various, and there seems to be stages that only challenges special weapons, use a variety of weapons, sub-weapons and special weapons and techniques to reach the ground and exit the level. So what it sounds like to me is that there are various ways to beat a level within this Octo expansion DLC, and there are some levels that will have you just in a special weapon. And we saw this within the trailer where we saw the inkjet and the baller. There might have been another special weapon featured within that trailer as well. I'm just forgetting it from the top of my head. But there is going to be special only levels within this Octo expansion DLC. So that is pretty much it for this video. And the more I do hear about this Octo expansion DLC, the more I do get hyped about it. So of course I will be covering every single detail that we get from Nintendo in terms of the Octo expansion DLC, and of course I will be covering the big April update that will be coming next month. Unfortunately we will have to wait until the end of the month to get that big update, but of course I will be covering that on the channel as well. But that is pretty much it for this video. Just like to thank you all for the support you have shown on my Splatoon 2 videos recently. That is it for this video, and I will see you next time.